Hello YouTube, I'm back again. Today I just want to talk about more people, more problems. You know, I said that a lot of times before, and I just wanted to repeat it again, So I just was thinking the other day, with all the stuff that's going on in the world and all the people that I know and all the people that's out here, I was just wondering, the more people we have, the more problems we have. That's why we're having so many different things happen to people in the world, because there's so much, it's so overcrowding in the world that we have a lot of problems. And I was looking at the paper the other day, and I see where they had a couple of earthquakes out there in Kansas and well, basically central Kansas and northern and eastern Oklahoma. I mean, it wasn't it wasn't anything major. It was like a couple of threes, 3-2, 3-3, or something like that. But I'm just saying that you got to watch the weather. Mother Nature's really playing havoc. I mean, you know what's going on in California. I'm not even going to mention that because they was talking about tomorrow cutting off the power to almost 2 million people. Because of the wildfires. And then about the storms up north and all that stuff, because we had a storm come through here the other day, and a tree branch fell on one of my neighbors' wires and knocked their power out. Okay, but I just wanted to just touch base on more people, more problems. So when things do go bad, the more people you know, the more people that's going to come to your house. And you know this and I know this. And me, I know a lot of people, but I know a lot of people not coming to my house. They may think they are, but they're not. I mean, they say they will, but they won't, because they know exactly how I feel about that. If you're not prepared, I'm not going to take care of you. And I don't think anybody that's not prepared should have somebody that is prepared taking care of you. We're not the government. We're not giving free handouts. I mean, you work for what you get, like me, I'm retired. I worked 30 years at the post office, and I work for everything I got. And I don't feel that I should be taking care of anybody that's not working or anybody that's not taking care of themselves, unless you're disabled. I can understand that when you're not able to work, because like I said, I consider myself disabled right now, but I'm getting better, Still got the knees and got the hip and all that other stuff, but I'm getting around, I'm moving better and stuff like that. And I've been taking care of myself, losing a little weight and stuff like that, which is helping. But yeah, that's all I really wanted to say. Didn't want to make this too long, but let me tell you a story, because I was thinking about the people. When I was at the post office, and I tell people, because I used to train, I was a trainer too. I used to train new people that came in and carry, because I was a carrier, and I used to tell people about my dog bites, because I've been bit 6 times. 6 times in 30 years, but I got bit 4 times in almost 1 month period. Yeah, we had a lot of bad dogs that year. I mean, there was a lot of strays before they changed the laws. But and I was telling them about the first time I got bit. It don't matter where you live at. Just like if SHTF happened, and if you're living in the city, it don't matter where you live, on the east side or the west side, because Cleveland is divided by basically east and west when you get along the Cuyahoga River, even though we got the south side farther up. But I was working on the west side out in this place called West Park. This is where all the judges and the police live at, before they made a law that you don't have to live in the city. You used to have when I first started with a residential law that said if you wanted to work for the city of Cleveland, you had to live in the city. And this was a large place where we had I would say basically a Irish Catholic community, because we had the Corrigans out there and the O'Briens and all that stuff. But anyway, it was mostly policemen living in that neighborhood. I mean, it seemed like every street had their own police officer that lived there. This was all West Park. And so I was out delivering the mail, and I was delivering around West 111th and Lennox. And this lady was on the porch, and I was delivering the mail, and I seen her dog. I say, lady, you want to put your dog up, because I can't come up on the porch to deliver the mail. She said, well, he doesn't bite. And I hear you people out there laughing, but I said, okay, well, look here, I'm not going to come up on that porch. She said, well, could you just hand it to me? So, me being the conscientious character that I am and the carrier that I was, I reached my arm over, handed her the mail, and as I handed her the mail, the dog promptly locked onto my arm. Yeah, that's the first time I was bit. But luckily, it was in the fall, and I had my postal jacket on, and so the only thing I got was a bruise. The dog, it was a German Shepherd. The dog, it was only a bruise. So I learned my lesson that you can't really trust anybody. Even people might think their dog won't bite them, but it might bite you. Yeah. And then you got the unexpected things that happen. Like I was once bit when I was walking up on the east side. I was on what was it, 115th and Primrose, and I was walking. It was in the winter time. It was cold. It was like late December, and seen this big German Shepherd running down the street, and he was running right toward me. And so I did what I was supposed to do. Got my mail bag in front of me, got my pepper spray out, you know. And so when the dog come up on you, you can spray him. So the dog was running at full speed. And I went to spray the dog. It was so cold, my pepper spray was frozen. So when I pushed the button, nothing happened. The dog bit me on the leg and kept on running. I mean, that's just stuff that happens. I mean, unexpected stuff. So you just don't know. And like I say, I shouldn't even say more people, more problems. I should say things happen. But anyway, that's about it. I mean, I didn't really want to talk too much. I just wanted the people to remember that the more people you know, the more problems you're going to have, whether it's SHTF or just in everyday life. Okay, YouTube. Thank you very much.